Melbourne, Australia, AP. If this was it for Andy Murray, if this truly was it, he gave himself, and an appreciative, raucous crowd that included his mother and brother, quite a gutsy goodbye, the type of never-given performance he's famous for. What Murray could not quite do Monday at the Australian Open was finish off a stirring comeback and prolong what might just be the final tournament of his career. Playing on a surgically repaired right hip so painful that pulling on socks is a chore, he summoned the strength and strokes to erase a big deficit and force a fifth set before eventually succumbing to 22nd seeded Roberto Bautista Gut 6-4, 6-4, 6-7, 5, 6-7, 4, 6-2. Murray's first opening round loss at a Grand Slam tournament in 11 years. If today was my last match, look, it was a brilliant way to finish, Murray said. I literally gave everything that I had on the court, fought as best as I could, and performed a lot better than what I should have done with the amount I've been able to practice and train. Murray, just 31, is a year removed from his operation, and he said that he will decide in the next week or so whether to have a second one. If he opts to avoid another procedure, he might be able to play in July at Wimbledon, where he won 2 of his 3 major titles, including the first for a British man in 77 years. If he decides for further surgery, then Monday's match might have been his last. Even with a hitch in his gait, even as he leaned forward to rest his hands on his knees between points, Murray summoned the strength and the strokes to push the match beyond the 4-hour mark. And the fans tried to will him past Bautista Gut, who had lost in straight sets all 3 previous matches the two men had played. They roared when Murray managed to break back to 2-all on the way to taking the third set, with his mom, Judy, smiling widely as she stood alongside other spectators. They chanted his name when he grabbed the 4th set. They rose when the compelling contest ended. Andy deserves this atmosphere. Andy deserves that. All the people came to watch him, Bautista Gut said. He's a tough fighter. A tough opponent. He gives everything until the last point. I want to congratulate him for all he did for tennis. Afterward, a video was shown in the stadium with tributes to Murray from various players, including rivals Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal and Novak Djokovic, along with Nick Kyrgios, Caroline Wozniacki, Karolina Pliskova and Sloane Stephens. Amazing career. Congratulations, buddy, Federer said. I'm your biggest fan. Federer opened his bid for a 3rd consecutive Australian Open championship, and record 7th overall, with a 6-3, 6-4, 6-4 victory over Denis Istomin at Rod Laver Arena. Nadal, whose 17 career majors are second among men only to Federer's 20, overpowered Australian wildcard entry James Duckworth 6-4, 6-3, 7-5 earlier. Nadal, who had surgery on his right ankle in November, hadn't competed since stopping during his U.S. Open semi-final in September because of a bad knee. It's very difficult to start again after an injury, Nadal said. I know it very well. Other major title winners who advanced on day 1, when the temperature approached 90 degrees 33 Celsius, included defending champion Caroline Wozniacki, Maria Sharapova, who beat Harriet Dart 6-0, 6-0, Angelique Kerber, Sloane Stephens and Petra Kvitova. The highest-seeded player to exit was No. 9 John Isner, who hit 47 aces but lost 7-6, 4, 7-6, 6, 6-7, 4, 7-6, 5, against 97th-ranked Riley Opelka in an All-American match. The most attention, though, was drawn by Murray, who is as popular for his success on the courts as his attitude away from it. The stands were dotted with British and Scottish flags and with signs of support. When Bautista Gut entered, he was greeted by a smattering of polite applause. When Murray was introduced, there were full-throated screams, followed by chants of his first name. As play began, Murray delighted his well-wishers every so often with terrific shots on a full sprint and his trademark quick reflex returns. When he flubbed a shot or otherwise let a point slide by, Murray displayed the muttering and leg-slapping self-contempt the world has come to know and expect, and, let's face it, love, from the guy. For all that Murray accomplished over the years, including reaching No. 1 in the rankings and a pair of Olympic singles gold medals, he never was able to leave Melbourne with the trophy, finishing as the runner-up 5 times. When Murray eventually succumbed to his weariness, not to mention Bautista gut, the arena speakers blared Queen's "We Are the Champions," with its fitting line, "And we'll keep on fighting, till the end." If this was, indeed, the end, Murray did just that. "I'd be okay," he said, "with that being my last match.